Boston, Massachusetts, October 31. The World Series trophy is hoisted in the air during the 2018 World Series Victory Parade for the Boston Red Sox on October 31, 2018 in Boston, Massachusetts. Photo by Adam Glanzman, Getty Images. While the Red Sox did spend some money in free agency over the last few years, they still drafted or signed international and developed or traded for players that performed in the biggest moments. Even though they're a massive market and have the aura of being the Boston Red Sox, them winning tells the little R guys that they don't solely have to spend big money to win championships. I'll go through the players on this Red Sox team that were drafted, signed internationally, traded from the 25-man roster for the 2018 World Series. International: Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers, Brock Holt, Joe Kelly, Chris Sale, Steve Pearce, Rick Porcello, Nathan Eovaldi, Drew Pomeranz, Eduardo Nunez, Sandy Leon, Craig Kimbrell, Ian Kinsler, Keith Hembry. Draft: Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr., Christian Vasquez, Blake Swihart, Mookie Betts, Matt Barnes, Eduardo Rodriguez. Free agents: David Price, J.D. Martinez, Ryan Brazier, minor league free agent, Mitch Moreland. Okay, yes, the Red Sox did spend big money to put this team together, but it's not like the Rockies haven't spent any money. The Red Sox, on outside of the organization free agents, have spent about $335 million. Brazier, Moreland, Martinez, Price, whereas the Rockies have only spent roughly $233 million, and that's not including Jake McGee or Charlie Blackmon, considering that they were resigned on the free agent market or extended. Next, a look at how the Rockies NLDS roster was compiled. Page 2. CHIC@GO, Ill, October 2. Nolan Arenado. Photo by Stacey Revere, Getty Images. So, the point is that Boston didn't solely spend for all their players. Most every big contributor excluding J.D. Martinez and David Price were acquired in some other form or fashion, and when that's the case, all you need is a smart front office and prospects, and the Rockies have both of those things. The Red Sox had 21 25th players on their World Series roster acquired outside of free agency, and the Rockies NLDS roster had 19 25ths, and if you want to count Holiday and Iannetta as drafted players, then that number goes also to 21. Here is the NLDS roster. Draft: Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story, Charlie Blackmon, Tyler Anderson, Kyle Freeland, Garrett Hampson, Ryan McMahon, David Dahl, Chad Bettis, Chris Rusin, Harrison Musgrave, Scott Oberg. Trade: German Marquez, Tony Wolters. Waiver claim: Sung-Win Oh, Adam Ottavino, DJ LeMahieu, Carlos Gonzalez. International: Antonio Sensatella. Free agents: Wade Davis, Chris Iannetta, Ian Desmond, DJ Johnson. Minor league free agent: Gerardo Parra, Matt Holliday. Minor league free agent: No, this is not as good of a roster as Boston. No, the Rockies don't have three top-end starting pitchers as of right now, but if it shakes out the way we think it could with Freeland and Marquez, you have to, and John Gray is destined for a comeback season. Next, a key to the Rockies' success in roster projections. Page 3. Use your arrows to browse Chicago, Ill, October 2. Wade Davis. Photo by Jonathan Daniel, Getty Images. The Rockies are deep looking into 2019, and a key should be the bullpen. The team spent over $100 million on the bullpen last offseason, and it almost totally flopped. Wade Davis had his ups and downs and had a decent 2018, but could still be better. But where to look in this pen? In right at Brian Shaw and Jake McGee. If those two are healthy and on top of their games, the Colorado bullpen turns into a weapon versus a liability, and the stress can be taken off of the starters more. Let's take a look at the projected rosters for the upcoming season. Both are in fact projections, due to the fact that there are still some key free agents on the board. C. Sandy Leon, Christian Vasquez 1B, Mitch Moreland 2B, Dustin Pedroias, Xander Bogaerts 3B, Rafael Devers, Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr. RF, Mookie Betts TSDH, JD Martinez B, David Price, Chris Sale, Nathan Eovaldi, Rick Porcello, Eduardo Rodriguez Bench, Eduardo Nunez, Brock Holt, Blake Swihart, Vasquez, Leon Bullpen, Ryan Brazier, CL, Matt Barnes, Keith Hembry, Stephen Wright, Tyler Thornburg, Bobby Pointer, Carson Smith. All Red Sox roster info was garnered from our friends at Bo Sox Injection and Baseball Reference. C. Chris Iannetta 1B, Daniel Murphy 2B, Brendan Rodgers, Garrett Hampson, Ryan McMahons, Trevor Story 3B, Nolan Arena Dolph, David Dahl CF, Ian Desmond Ref, Charlie Blackmon B, Kyle Freeland, German Marquez, John Gray, Tyler Anderson, Antonio Sensatella Bench, Ryan McMahon, Garrett Hampson, Tony Wolters, Extra Outfield Bat, Bullpen, Wade Davis, CL, Brian Shaw, Mike Dunn, Jake McGee, Scott Oberg, Chris Rusin, Chad Bettis, Harrison Musgrave Arrows to browse.